Hi, Gemini. This is Eileen with your teen psychic tarot card reading. And you're starting the month of November with the Devil card. This is a major arcana card. And the Devil, when I see this card, I think about somebody who's got bad habits. It might be drinking or drugs, or maybe they're lying a lot. They might be cheating and just doing a lot of dishonest things and just not caring that they're doing these things. So now this is a general reading, so some of these cards resonate with you while others do not. If I'm doing a private reading, then I'm just focusing in on your circumstances. And I am reading the meanings of the cards as well as tuning in on a psychic level. And then also another meaning of the Devil card is being overly materialistic or, just caught up in your own, I don't know, like problems or feeling like you can't break free of a situation, that sort of thing. Sometimes a devil is represented that way as well. However, I'm getting more along the lines of relationship matters here. So I'm believing that some of you Geminis have been in a relationship with someone, or this person is circulating around you right now, even if you're not really in a relationship with them. They're circulating around. You might already be acquainted with them and talking to them. They might be approaching you between, around this time or in the near future. But this person they can come across very intense, like they're really interested in you. This person might be good looking or sexy or whatever, but they're very self-centered, selfish, looking out for themselves. It's almost like it's like a game for them to win people over if they want to be with them for the time being, for whatever their purpose is. But it's to use people, okay? So whoever they're honing in on, it's to use that person, whether if it's in a physical relationship or whether it's for money or some other situation. They're not honest, and this is just the way they live their life. But they can come across very sincere and really act as if they're just interested in you. And maybe at that very moment they are, but as soon as they have that conquest, then they're on to somebody else, either behind your back or whatever. Just a real dishonest person to be dealing with. And so some of you might already be involved with this person. And if so, I feel like you might feel really drawn to them or be really attracted to them or just want to believe them somehow because they can be so convincing. And it's almost like you don't want to see the red flags. So, or you might want to rationalize that, oh, well, they were that way with the other person they were with. That doesn't mean they'll be that way with me. They're really interested in me. I mean, this person, you cannot believe anything they say. You can't trust them. So whoever this is for, like I said, this is a general reading, so some of these cards resonate with you while others do not. And for some of you Geminis, this might be representing your own bad habits that you need to break too. But I'm getting big-time relationship issues. And here right below it is the Lover's card. That kind of, in some respects, for someone that might be tying in together there. Next card you have is the Page of Swords. And this Page of Swords, now the swords do represent the air signs of Gemini and Aquarius and Libra. What I'm getting from this Page of Swords is that some of you have this Page of Swords around you as a person in your life. This could be someone within your family or at work. Maybe around your social circle. But this person, they pretend to have it all together. They put on a big facade. Deep down, there's a lot of insecurity. And they're very petty and very jealous. They watch you, whoever this is applying for. Like I said, it's a general reading. So you're going to know if this person's around you. I feel like if they are, for those of you that are affected by this Page of Swords energy, you're not real close to this person. It's almost like you sense something is not quite right here. So, and maybe they travel in a different circle than you. It could be somebody at work that you briefly interact with here or there, but you don't spend a lot of time with them. The same thing if it's somebody inside of your family in some way, or maybe a neighbor, or, or someone that's around your social circle who knows some of the people you know. But this person is very, very jealous. They're always finding someone to obsess over with their jealousy. And right now, it's you. I don't know, maybe you have a better job than they do. Maybe you have more money. Maybe you're better looking than they are. There's something that they are so envious of you about. But this person has a lot of insecurities. So sometimes somebody who's very insecure inside, even though they're putting on a big front that they're doing well and they're confident in the whole thing and they've got it together. They might even dress fairly nice and try to put themselves together to really make that that impression, that good impression, like they're confident and they're doing well, etc. However, there's deep-rooted insecurities, so much jealousy. It's like they feel somehow life is giving you a bigger break than them, like they're having a tough time in one way or another. They're getting the short end of the stick, and you're getting favorable treatment by the universe, or maybe if it's a co-worker, they might think you're getting some kind of favorable treatment at work in some way, or if it's in the family, whatever it is. This person can't really do you anything. They're more like an annoyance. And if you know who this is, and I feel like those of you who are affected by this Page of Swords energy, you might already have a good idea of who this person is. Then you should be aware not to share any of your personal business or personal life with that person. They will take whatever information you give to them and twist it and turn it and make it into something completely different that they can gossip about you with. They like to gossip and they like to be critical of you. They're always looking, they're always watching you to find something to criticize about you. Okay. Next card you have is the Knight of Pentacles. And the Knight of Pentacles, this is a really good omen here because it's saying that you are achieving your goals and your dreams in your work, your career, and your life slowly but surely. It may not all be happening at one time. You want things to move quicker, but this card is telling you that you're making progress. You've been laying your foundation for the life that you want, even though you've had some bumps. I'm feeling there's been some bumpy roads you've been on also, though. So it's not like everything has been smooth going. You've had your share of challenges and difficulties. And I am feeling for someone, or maybe this is a few people, you've had some downright hard times with either money or some kind of personal circumstances that have really not worked in your favor. Maybe some kind of relationship things, family problems. I don't know, even maybe with your living arrangements problems. I'm getting different scenarios for different people, but I am feeling that some of you Geminis have really had some tough days behind you. But you're still picking yourself up and moving forward, and you're making your progress, so you will get where you want to go. You just have to keep believing in yourself, in the universe. Keep focusing on what it is you want for yourself, and don't be willing to settle for less. Make up your mind. You're going to get your life the way you want it to, regardless of how many times the rug has gotten pulled out from under you, because you can do it. You have a lot going for you. You've got your intellect. The air signs are very intelligent people. They can figure things out, weigh things out, think things through. They have great mental skills and mental capabilities. So you have what it takes to find the right path for you that you can succeed on if other paths have not worked out well. Oh, now also the Pentacles do represent the earth signs of Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. So this Knight of Pentacles card might represent a new love interest for some of you Geminis in September. So, and this person might be an earth sign such as a Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo. and or they might have a lot of that in their chart. And if so, this would, let's see here, this person is methodically working towards their goals, their dreams, the future. They're always looking at their whole life and planning their future, planning ahead. They probably are saving money. They've got a lot of things worked out, plans laid, and they're working towards their goals. They're working on their plans, and they've been making good progress in their life, in their career, with their money, and they're going to do much better as time goes by. So if this is someone on the romantic level that you could meet or be dating now, or you might start dating soon, this could be a good potential mate. They're very steady, honest, down to earth, hardworking, and they are doing well in their chosen career or work, and making good progress for themselves. So this person is going to live a good life. They know that because they're not willing to have less. So, but very steady. This is not somebody who's going to be juggling people around like the devil card might be. This is someone who's one-on-one, who wants a good, solid relationship that's long-term with someone. So that could represent a good prospective mate for someone. And then you've got some good cards all in a row. You've got the Knight of Pentacles, you have the Ace of Pentacles, and the Six of Wands. So all three of these lined up alongside of each other. This is good. Ace of Pentacles. This is about some new beginning that's going to benefit you financially. So it might be a new business that you're starting. It might be a business that you've had, and you're just making some new plans to push things ahead a little more in a little more proactive manner that's really going to pay off for you. This could also represent a new job. It could represent an increase in your pay, like a pay raise, a promotion, something that's elevating you financially and in your career, in your life. Some of you might be self-employed and you're doing well, and you're making plans to keep moving forward and expand upon the progress and the success that you're already having. I'm seeing a new home for someone, a nice size, kind of a big home. So at least someone is, I don't know if you're building this home or just buying it or just moving into it. Maybe it's a rental, but it's a nice home. I'm just getting a new home for someone coming up soon. So I'm feeling home ownership. Someone, you may be making plans, or maybe you're just buying or building a house or something like that. Or your plans and your dreams. This is what you're picturing for yourself. And you know it's going to happen. You just know this is coming through for you. And you're right. You have things are going well for you financially, and you're very pleased with your progress. That might be one person I'm tuning in for on this one here, that you already know you're doing well and things are getting better, and it feels like a nice big home, kind of new. So that might be specific for one person. But there are, different scenarios here for different people. But this is I get so much good, strong, positive energy here with this card. And I always recommend to everyone that you learn about the law of attraction, because like I said, it's a general reading. Everyone's not going to be in this position right now. A lot of people might be saying money's really difficult right now and tight. But the more you identify with prosperity and success and achieving your goals and dreams, the more you will help the universe to open those doors to bring about those changes for you. And just start working towards your goals and dreams. Find a new way. Find a path that will help you to get where you want to be. And just make a plan. Get a notebook and make notes and start making some plans for the near future, further down the road, and start working towards your plan little by little, even if you put 15 minutes a day, whatever it takes, and you will slowly start making that progress and find the encouragement to keep you going, to follow through to your success. And then another good card, the Six of Wands. And the wands typically do relate to the fire signs of Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. And they refer to the areas of work and progress and action. And the Six of Wands is, again, it's saying that a number of you Geminis are doing well. You're being recognized at work by the higher ups or possibly your peers, if the ones who are not busy being jealous of you, like that Page of Swords I was referring to. If they're not busy being jealous of you, then they're acknowledging that you're doing well for yourself. And the higher ups where you work, or if you're self-employed, your clients, your customers are pleased with doing business with you, or you're pleased with yourself for your own progress because you know you've worked hard, but you don't have a giant ego over it though. You're confident, you feel good about yourself, but you're not thinking you're, some wonderful, great person or anything. It's not like you've been overcome with your ego, not at all. You're still keeping steady and well balanced throughout whatever successes that you're having now, and just intending to keep moving forward in a positive manner, which you will be, and doing well. You know you're not at the end of your journey yet. You know you're still moving forward to do more, accomplish more, and make more of your dreams come true. But you're well on your way to doing that. You're already having really good success. And now also for some of you, this Six of Wands figure as a person could be someone who's coming into your life on the romantic level. And it could be a fire sign. It might be like an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or they might have a lot of that in their chart. And this person is definitely focused on their career. Someone might even be married to this person or engaged to this person. They're very career oriented. Their business, their method of making money and doing well and elevating themselves. This person has a lot of ambition, but again, very level-headed and not a big egotistical person, although confident and pleasant to be around too. And this would be a good prospective mate for someone. So if you're already dating this person or engaged to them or whatever, this could be a good prospective mate because they're working hard. They're going to continue working hard and making money. They may not be home a lot if you're married to this person, or if you're dating them on a regular basis. They might be so busy with their work and their career that you don't get to spend as much time with them as you would like to. That's the one drawback I'm getting here, because they're really focused on their career. They're not focused primarily on personal relationships. It's their plans for their future, and they know they haven't gotten where they want to be yet. So that's where they're pouring most of their energy into. Although this person does want a mate, or they want someone in their life. They don't want to be alone, but you might not see them near as often as you would like to. I'll put it that way. Next card you have is the Lovers card. And the Lovers is a major arcana card. And it's talking about making decisions in the month of whether to get into a relationship with someone or to stay in a relationship that you've been in. It's about what you're passionate about. So this could also have to do with business, some business matter, whether or not to pursue a particular business or job, or to stay with a particular line of work or business that you're in right now, making decisions here. And I do feel that a good bit of this does have to do with relationship matters. And I'm feeling that for some of you, that you haven't met the right one yet. That's what I'm tuning into. That might be one person I'm tuning in for, or maybe a few of you, that you just haven't met that right person, even though right now there might be somebody around you that you're dating who's all crazy about you, but you don't feel quite the same for them. You like them, but you're not in love with them. You're wanting, there's someone else for you out there. And there is. You just know it in your heart and soul that there's someone there is someone else there from a previous lifetime when you were together, and it's going to be a really good for you. So don't settle for any relationships that you're not really happy with. Just and keep yourself as free as you can, because when that right person comes along, you want to be free to get to know them and to date them. You don't want to be obligated to someone else in a relationship. And also, the fact this Devil card is right above the Lovers card, I take that as a cautionary sign here that this, again, because I was getting more relationship matters with that Devil card than other things. And so this might, again, tie in with this. I feel like it does, actually, for someone or a few of you, with the character represented by the Devil being around you and trying to make you think they're that special one and stuff like that. I'm getting some of that for somebody. So don't fall under the Devil's spell. I guess that's what I want to say. Don't fall under the Devil's spell, because this person is very intense and will try to make you think that you belong to them, they're the right one for you, and that sort of thing. It's almost like a hypnotic situation, and it might be easy to kind of fall under that person's spell, but they're just there to use you. So be paying attention, look for the red flags, and step back and give yourself time to make good decisions, because there is a right person coming your way. I am getting that. Okay. Next card you get is the Empress card. And the Empress, now this is another major arcana destiny card. And the Empress, this is talking about planting your seeds, watching them grow to fruition, and reaping the benefits, reaping the rewards of all of the hard work you've already been doing. I'm getting a lot of balancing, like you're doing a really good job balancing your work, your personal life, your recreation, whatever it is, your personal interest and creativities, that some of you are really doing well for yourselves, and you're very pleased with your own progress. It's like you've taken control of your life and gotten it the way it is now, and you're pleased with the results. You're enjoying a certain amount of little luxuries or big luxuries or whatever as a result of all your time and attention and your work that you have done. And so you're feeling comfortable and secure and enjoying your life right now, because you've done the work of laying out your plans, making adjustments along the way when you need to, when things weren't working the way you wanted them to, working hard. So a number of you you're comfortable with your income right now, you're comfortable with your home and your surroundings, because that's very important to you, to have your home the way you want it, to have the kind of clothing that you want to have to wear, so you feel good. And again, this is a general reading, so some of these cards resonate with you while others do not. And I always advise anyone who's not doing well right now, who's having a difficult time, learn about the law of attraction, because this could be you. You could be in this position that the Empress is in right now, that some of you Geminis are already in, that you've been focusing on what you want and refusing to settle for less. And this doesn't matter if you have a mate or you don't have a mate. And I'm feeling a number of you are in this position of the Empress, and you don't have a mate right now, but you're doing just fine on your own, because you're taking care of yourself. You're being independent and self-sufficient, and you're proud of it. So, and more to come for you, more good to come your way. So, yeah, definitely learn about the laws of attraction. Focus on what you want your life to be. Don't think about what you don't want, and don't let other people tell you can't have your dreams and can't make your dreams come true, because you can. And just focus, make choices, make a plan for yourself, start working your plan little by little, and be open to any creative insights that might come your way, and the universe will help bring about the magic for you, but you have to do your share too. But I get so much great energy here. Now, also, the Empress can represent pregnancy. So for someone, you might be pregnant at this time as well. But it's a happy occasion if you are. Just so much good energy, so much togetherness that you got it together. That's what I'm getting here for a number of you Geminis. And feeling good within yourself, feeling good about who you are. And you're being the person you're meant to be from your heart and soul, and you know it, and you feel good about it. You feel confident in yourself. So really good energy there. And the next card you have is the Queen of Swords. And the swords do represent the air signs of Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. So for some of you Geminis, this might be you in the month of November. You might be embodying the traits and feelings and emotions of the Queen of Swords. And the Queen of Swords is pretty much no nonsense. She works hard and she expects others around her to be working hard as well. So, and she can be very critical of others and really let people know it if she's not pleased with them. So if you're like, maybe you own your own business or you have a position in management in your work, you might find that you're tough on people at times because you expect them to be doing just as much work as you're doing. And you don't like it when people are taking shortcuts or looking like they're being lazy or something. So now on the other hand, for some Geminis, this Queen of Swords might represent a person who could be around you in the month of November. It might be a manager or an owner at a business where you work, and they're being that way towards other people. So yeah, so otherwise, let me see what else I'm getting here. I'm feeling for someone who is Gemini in the place of the Queen of Swords in the month of November. It's like, you have done well for yourself because, yes, you have worked hard and you continue to work hard. It's like every day just about you're a hardworking person and you've accomplished a lot. You get to enjoy a certain amount of little luxuries or big luxuries, whatever. I'm feeling like okay, I think I'm getting different scenarios here. I feel like for someone, you might be engaged, you're getting married, or you just got married, or there's someone you're in love with that you're with right now. Okay, I feel like that might be one scenario for one person. So you're pleased about that now. But then I feel for someone else that you're in this position, but you don't have the right one in your life right now. And you're really wanting that right person to come into your life. And it's like, yeah, you feel like, yes, you're independent and self-sufficient and hardworking. You can take care of yourself. But it doesn't mean that you don't want someone special for love. You want someone you can love and who will love you also. And you're a good quality person, so you're not willing to settle for less. You're very picky. And you should be. I do feel like you are attracting that right mate to yourself. And I feel like you know it on some level also, whoever that's for. Like you know it, and you are. It's true. You will be meeting that person. They're coming your way, and there's going to be a lot of good compatibility between the two of you. That's what I'm getting. I feel like you've scared away certain other people with your strong personality. That's what I feel like. Others have been kind of intimidated or scared away by you. But you don't need them if they're like that anyway. You need someone strong and confident, and the person you're attracting is strong and confident. That's what I'm getting. Okay, next card you have is the Page of Wands. And now the wands do relate to fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. But also Page of Wands represents some good news, possibly about the work area, because the wands relate to work and action and progress. So some Geminis may be getting some good news, like maybe you applied for a transfer or a promotion and you found out it's coming through for you. Or it might be a new job you've applied for and the news comes through that you have the job. There's something good, maybe a raise, whatever it is. There's some kind of good news having to do with work, possibly money, that's coming your way that you're going to be finding out about by the end of December. Now, also, there is for the pages as a person. Pages are usually kind of young, like they might be in there, or maybe 30-ish. So if you're in that age bracket that you might be in your 30-ish or something, and you're single and looking, this Page of Wands could represent someone who comes into your life who's got a romantic interest in you. this could be in your workplace, or if you're a student at school, it might be another student, maybe someone who socializes around your social circle too, could live around you. This person is going to come across more as a friend, but I feel like they're going to have a romantic interest in you. Now, also, I am feeling for some of you, Geminis, this could just be a new friend who comes into your life who would make a really nice friend that you would enjoy being around also. I'm getting different scenarios for different people, but for someone, it could definitely turn into something romantic. And then for others, I'm feeling it's somebody new who becomes a good friend, a nice friend for you to do, get together with and have nice conversations with and that sort of thing. But I am definitely getting some romantic feelings there for somebody. Might be one person or a few of you. Last card you have is the Five of Swords. And Five of Swords is talking about someone wanting to cheat you or steal from you. So you have to be on the lookout in the month of December and by the end of December for someone who might put on a facade of having it all together. It kind of reminds me of this Page of Swords. They put on a nice facade and act like they've got it together and everything, and they're just insecure and gossiping about you. But this person, this Five of Swords, this could be someone, some of you Geminis might be either have already been involved with this person and it's over now by this time, or they might still be around you and you might still be involved with them to some extent. But if you are, I feel like you've already figured out who they are and what they're about by this time. And you know they're not honest. You know they are capable of lying and stealing and whatever. And so you're not pleased at this point. That's what I'm feeling like. But this person doesn't care what they do. They don't have much conscience about the things they do, and they are very dishonest. So be on the lookout during the month of, or by the end of December, with whoever you're doing business with. Be looking for red flags. Be very cautious around people you don't know very well that might be up to something. They might be trying to steal something, even if it's something small. I'm feeling like this might be one person I'm tuning in for, that this person, they steal little bits at a time. Now, that could relate to, let's say you hire somebody to do some kind of work for you, like a handyman or a contractor or something like that. They might just be stealing in small increments at a time, adding on to the bill here and there. Be very, very conscientious and do your homework, do your research. If you're hiring people to do work for you right now, you do as much checking on your own to find out what different supplies might cost or whatever it is, because I'm feeling this is specific I'm getting. So this might just relate to one person, it might be a few of you. Somebody stealing small bits at a time. It could be something as outright as somebody over who's doing work off and on around your house, and they're taking a little something here and a little something there and putting in their pocket. But I'm getting more, I'm feeling it's something more like money, or be careful with identity information. Identity theft is so common, and they say that usually it's somebody who knows you, whether it's a relative or supposed friend or whatever. It's more likely to steal your info because they have easier access. They might be over visiting, whatever. So be on guard. And I do feel like by the end of December, you're not going to be trusting this person a lot anyway. You're already going to have seen what they're about, even though they put on a good show for you in the beginning. When you were first getting to know them, you have thought they had it together and wouldn't do those things. So just be on the lookout, because that's there. That energy is there. Again, it's a general reading, so it might affect you, it might not. But it's good to always be on guard anyway. Okay, so this deck I've been using, this is the Gilded Tarot by Cheryl Marchetti. And now I'm going to pick one card from the Magical Mermaids and Dolphins deck by Doreen Virtue. And if you like videos, be sure and subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell so you'll be notified when I post new videos. Also, check your rising and moon sign videos. There may be some kind of insights or messages for you in those videos that resonate. If you were born on the cusp of another sign, you can also check that sign's video and see if there's anything that resonates with you. But especially check your rising moon sign. Feel free to leave your comments. I welcome your comments. And if anyone would like a private reading, rates and contact info are listed below. So magical mermaids and dolphins, what is your message for Gemini? 14. What's your message for Gemini? For September, I'll give it one more shuffle and fan these out. Okay, let's see. Okay. This one says time to move on. It's time to let go of the old and worn out so that the new can come in. That's a good message. Time to move on. It's time to let go of the old and worn out so that the new can come in. I like that. Okay, good message there. Now, I'm going to pick one card from Nature's Whispers by Angela Hartfield with artwork by Josephine Wall. So what's the message for Gemini 14? Gemini. What's the message for Gemini? September, Gemini. Okay, I'm going to give them another shuffle, and I'll fan these out as well. Oh, this sounds good. Okay. This one says new experiences and possibilities. That's number 18, so I'll look it up. These images are so, see, it's like a tree, all the flowers, and she's on a horse. There's so much detail. Okay, I'll look this one up. Okay, let me get the booklet for that. Okay, new experiences and possibilities. Look around in nature. Notice the new beginnings, new experiences, and new choices being shown to you. They will only be evident to you if you take the time to look for these subtle messages. You are on the first steps along a new path. You are being offered a blank page. What are the first words you would like to write on it? Your possibilities are endless. You are in complete control of your life. This is a new beginning on your journey. Live in the present and trust in your own abilities. Plant your seeds and willingly venture into new territory. That's a great message, and it totally ties in with this reading. Okay, good. And then, last but not least, I'm going to pick one from, I think it's Messages from Your Angels by Doreen Virtue. Okay, what is the message for Gemini for September? What's the message for Gemini for September? Gemini. Okay, what's the message for Gemini? I'll give it another shuffle and fan these out. Okay, let's see. Oh, this is nice. Indriel, you are a light worker. God needs you to shine your divine light and love like an angel upon the earth and all of its inhabitants. I love this. This is a beautiful imagery here on this card and a beautiful message. I love it. Indriel, you are a light worker. God needs you to shine your divine light and love like an angel upon the earth and all of its inhabitants. Great card, great message to end the reading. That's just the icing on the cake. I love that. Okay, Gemini, well, I hope you're happy with your reading for September. Be sure and subscribe to my channel. Hit the notification bell. Feel free to leave your comments. I welcome your comments. Check for your rising and moon sign videos. Most of them are there now. There's still a couple more to go. And if anyone would like a private reading, rates and contact info are listed below. Have a wonderful September. Thank you for watching the video.